Hey there, Simon here from AQ Outdoors, just checking in with a quick overview of the Delta brand of recreational and touring kayaks. Delta Kayaks are hand-built in British Columbia and they're made of a thermoformed construction. So at first glance, they almost look like a composite boat, maybe fiberglass or carbon. However, they're not, which helps keep the price point much lower than a true composite boat. Over the last 15 years or so, we've dealt with a number of thermoformed kayak manufacturers, and we've landed on Delta really based on their build quality and the design of their kayaks. Similar to other thermoform boats, they're lightweight, but what we've found that Delta has done is they've reinforced the boats in historically weak areas. So behind the cockpit, around the bulkheads, around the dry hatches in the back, they have added additional material there so you don't get as much flex as you do in a lot of the other thermoform boats, which helps create a longer lasting and better performing product. Delta build kayaks from 10 to 17 feet long, and they're designed to suit a range of paddlers. Everything from those wanting to paddle on small lakes and ponds, all the way through to the longer series of boats that are designed with longer sea kayaking trips and touring in mind. They also make a tandem model that paddles really well and is suitable for longer trips as well. From our experience over the years, we would say that the outfitting in these boats is really high quality for thermoform boats. You are limited a bit in thermoform boats because you don't want to drill too many holes, so there's a lot of friction fitting going on in thermoform outfitting. Delta have found the balance of something that's easy to adjust, lightweight, and really comfortable while you're out paddling. It's hard to put a finger on too many downsides of the Deltas, but I would say that if you're looking at doing any volume of river paddling, whether that's class 1 or class 2, anything that's really bouldery or has rocks in it, you may want to consider a polyethylene boat instead. The Deltas and the thermoform construction are tough, but they're not going to handle impact and hard scrapes and bangs off the bottom or off of rocks nearly as well as a polyethylene boat would. So with that in mind, if you're a person that's not particular about your gear and you don't necessarily look after things super well, then maybe a Delta or a thermoform style kayak might not be for you, because they do definitely get scuffed up and scratched much more easily than a polyethylene boat. The only other consideration I can think of is that perhaps if you're a coastal kayaker and you're doing lots of rock gardening, or you're doing multi-days with heavy boats with surf landings onto rocky beaches, you're probably better off looking at a polyethylene or a full composite boat, because they're going to stand up to that kind of abuse a little bit better. So that's it. The Delta line of boats, fantastic build, made in Canada, comfortable, lightweight, high performance. It's hard to go too wrong with them, and they are very, very popular all across Canada. Hopefully some of those thoughts are helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please chuck them below. And if you'd like to see more great content from AQ Outdoors, consider subscribing or check us out at aqoutdoors.com.